And this morning, we are hearing from the consulting firm hired to score medical marijuana dispensary applications. In the next week, the firm will receive nearly 200 applications for 32 dispensaries. Public Consulting Group is based in Boston. The Medical Marijuana Commission hired them to satisfy the concerns for fair and conflict-free scoring.
Within 30 days, we'll have those applications back to us and scored, so we're looking at that being by the end of November.
An open meeting is being scheduled for next week to allow the public to ask the commission questions.
In this morning's crime alert, a Little Rock man accused of assaulting a mother and her children. Police say it started at the state fair and continued on the way home. Claude Berry was arrested Sunday night, and police say he held a pocket knife to the mother's neck. No one was seriously injured. Berry faces aggravated assault and domestic battery charges. A Sherwood woman arrested after police find drugs in a car and a 14-year-old. Officers stopped the car over the weekend. Rochelle Kilstrom, the teen, and two others were inside. Officers found marijuana and a bag of crystal-like substance. Kilstrom is now facing charges of drug possession and endangering the welfare of a minor. A Hot Springs woman says she was scammed out of $6,000 by three men claiming to be with the Social Security Administration.
But as Fox 16's Rochelle Turner found out, this scam also involved drugs and a threat.
It's one day at a time right now, the way I'm living. And it's just that I don't ever want to see anybody else get caught like that.
This woman doesn't want her face shown or her name mentioned. She says three men scammed her for money earlier this month. We tried calling the number and got this message.
Are you or is someone in your household 50 years of age or older? Press 1 for yes.
The woman says the men demanded $6,000 in Apple gift cards. They told her that her Social Security card was found in a car that had drugs inside. They told her not to call police.
I panicked. It was only by the grace of God that I drove over there without anything happening.
With fear in her heart, the woman drove from her home in Hot Springs to the Apple store in Little Rock and purchased the gift cards.
Two 2000s and two 1000s, each of these cards.
She says the scammers told her an officer would come by her home if she didn't send the money.
And when he didn't show up, I knew then it was a total scam.
She wants others to be aware.
Just don't answer, hang up immediately, because they go on your fear.
And since the incident happened, she has received support from the community.
Thank you so much. It means a lot, because I don't have anything else.
And the woman sent a letter to the state attorney's office looking for help. She plans to move soon. We do have more information on how you can help the woman on our website, fox16.com. Also in Garland County, a woman says someone shot her dog twice. Lori Brassels found her dog in a pool of blood at her Fountain Lake home. It had been shot in the leg and chest. The dog should make a full recovery, but Brassels has a message for whoever shot him.
We're going to find you, and I am pressing charges, and there are steps that I have already made, and we're going to get you.
Brassels has filed a report with the Garland County Sheriff's Office. If caught, the suspect would face felony charges.
Now to a Fox 16 news update. The man who shot and killed a dog in BB has turned in himself. The White County Sheriff's Office says he admitted to shooting the dog because it killed 5 of his guineas, a couple chickens and a goat. The man says he warned the owner several times to keep the dog inside her fence. The Sheriff's Office says a homeowner can shoot an animal if it's causing harm on their property. Well, this morning, the Beaver Bridge in northwest Arkansas is closed for inspection after a charter bus drove over it. The weight limit for the bridge is 10 tons. The bus was 35. This comes after RDOT structural engineers received results of a special bridge inspection. The bridge will remain closed until the review is complete.
An 1851 law being used to avoid liability in a failed duck boat sinking that happened in Missouri over the summer. 17 people were killed in that accident. The operating companies asked a federal court to consolidate civil actions against them and to rule they have little or no liability. Tia Coleman, who lost 9 family members in the accident, says the filing is hurtful and insensitive. The company says it plans on making settlements to families and survivors.
And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
The life and music of Johnny Cash will take center stage this week in Northeast Arkansas. The second annual Johnny Cash Heritage Festival kicks off tomorrow. It will be in Dyess, the singer's childhood hometown. There will be film screenings and discussions in the Dyess Colony Visitors Center. The festival wraps up on Saturday. All right, 7:08 now, and oh yes, it's ladies' night at the fair. Yes, it is. Grab your girls, head on out, enjoy yourself a fun night without the family.
Women 18 years and older can get in free, and that starts at 6 p.m. It's also a Ride for the Cure Day, which means $1 from each armband sold will go to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. And performing in the Ram Concert Series tonight is Rap. That starts at 8.